muchísimo. Even I want to present Jessica. I want you to present a little bit. What are you doing for these 2 years?
Well, I'm a sax player, so I play in different places and events. I was playing in cruises, international cruises, and yeah, play everywhere I can, everywhere where I can play with my sax, I will be there. So I love what I do, so it's a pleasure to me sharing with you a little bit of what I've been doing this, I mean, for the last 30 years, I would say. So yeah, that's all. I hope you enjoy it. Have you enjoyed it? Well, I'm Jessica Heijo. If you want to follow me, Jessica Heijo Sax. My surname is a bit tricky, G-E-I-J-O, if you want to memorize. And yes, it's how I am called.
Okay, everybody, we can take a picture.
This is a project made by the group, collective, an art collective from the fine art faculty here in the University of Malaga. It's a collective called Artefacto Social. The translation could be social artifact, and it's a group of students and all the people that has finished their studies and some professors. We work together. The people is from fine art, but all other profiles also collaborate from the very beginning. We used to work with the social problem in the Malaga area, working with different neighborhoods that have many problems of exclusion. So we want to point this situation, no? These realities that used to be forgotten in the imaginary of our society. So this is a project that we create from other one that we created before, that is talking about the 6 needs, the 6 basic needs of every citizen. They are housing, health, education and culture, work, aprovisionamiento, maybe someone can help me, the buying things around, no? Whatever you need, the possibility, consumerism, possibly, and also ocio, entertainment, leisure. Thank you. So from an urbanistic utopia, that is the 15-minute city, that is trying to be implemented in Paris. Any citizen should have these 6 needs in just 15 minutes walking or biking. And if we go to the Asperones, that is a neighborhood very close to here, you can walk 15 minutes and you are going to find just nothing. So it's something that we were working with this idea, and these 6 flags are representing a different kind of weeds, malas hierbas. In Spanish we say bad herbs. So the translation is weeds, but the connotation, no, the idea of is something bad. But at the same time, it's something that grow in the gaps where nobody cares. So this idea of finding a solution, letting these different weeds grow in the gaps, is something that we want also to defend and point, just to also point this situation of these people that are being kind of separated from the society. So maybe you would like to talk or to ask some points and questions. Please.
How about the fact that many people now want to move outside of a city and go to a town because of the quality living is higher in a town, the produce and the lifestyle and local values. So then it's expected that you need to move more than 15 minutes to fulfill your basic needs.
Absolutely, but the situation here is the opposite. People is many people, not just the poor, and I had to say that Los Asperones was created by the institution as a gypsy neighborhood. I know that in English, maybe in different countries, the gypsy term is a bad expression, but here the gypsy culture used this term by themselves as an identity. And so I think here is a very well recognized term. So not only for these people is having they are having this problem, but anybody, many workers has to go out of the city because the price has grown a lot. So now I think for many people living in the city is becoming an impossible challenge. So I don't know if I go to what you were talking about, but it's very difficult. But they are trying to do it in Paris. Paris is a very big city, as you say. No, it's very difficult to understand that everything is closed. But the idea is creating a kind of circles or that the idea is trying to give these needs in any neighborhood or area. So I think it's another idea of creating cities.
What would be the interest of the government to allow this?
I think here the interest of the government is just the opposite. It's understanding living as a business.
Yes.
It's substituting living for business, and as of substituting culture for business. From our point of view, we understand the culture as a power to move these ideas, to share these values, to make questions, and not just to make money. So I think it's very important to understand the culture as a right and also art as a right, not just for making money.
So how to change the mindset in the government people that are the ones that have to pass the law to do this?
Yeah, here in the city, in the government of Malaga, I think it's something out of the plan, but I think we are kind of lucky because in the central government they create a plan of rights of the culture, ¿cómo se diría? Plan de derechos culturales, a culture plan, something like that. So, and it's recognizing that the culture is a right. So they are creating laws, creating a budget of money to help different initiatives, and also understanding that the culture shall be ingovernable. Ingovernable. Ingobernable, ¿cómo se puede? Ingovernable in the sense that government may help culture to be independent, not to be directly dependent of the ideas of this different government in turn. So it's allow the culture to criticize, to propose, be really critical.
I'm already scared of the second half of the medal, which would be the government unleashing and be like, this is not my problem.
Yeah.
So the taxes money I can spend on my business because culture is your thing. That's dangerous.
This is but this is the neoliberal point of view. But they are trying to understand other way. They are doing their work just to help culture to be independent, but understanding that the work to do is by themselves to give this, no?
Yes.
To prepare different budgets for different strategies, and then leave the different organization and people in culture work as they want, as they understand that they had to do, with this real freedom, but with the support, no? And the
Yes.
help from the government.
Yes, I'm. Then the second fear is like people working with culture from within the culture bubble to make money out of it. You know, bad projects that are done just to laundry money, kind of.
Absolutely. So I think these strategies are pointing different ways to
Yeah.
help different levels understand. I think it's very important that we realize that different levels of this culture. As in art, it's very easy to see that, and not defending just the specialized, the professional level, but understanding that all the dimensions or the levels are very important from the people to create their own way of art, way of culture, understanding that culture is many things, and then creating connection between the different levels.
Yeah.
So all of this is in this plan, and I think it's something to be very happy.
Okay.
For me, it's a kind of help.
Hopefully.
No, but it's a hope. Sorry, so it's kind of something to be hopeful.
Mm. Thank you.
What do you think? I would like you to open. Sorry. Many times, many people has asked the group and this initiative why we should go to this kind of neighborhood. I think I recognize that we may be very careful and very respectful with the people, because other sense we will have a kind of attitude as a colonialist or doing a kind of safari, you know. So it's very important understanding that doing these projects very important has to do with her going to these places with a lot of patience, understanding, talking with people a lot, waiting time to create real connection, depend of the situation, but trying to do that, and then just with this understanding try to share with more people that there is a problem, there is a question that had to be solved. So we are not wanting to solve the problem, but point that the situation and bring the reflection to other places. For example, here, no? And I think this is something very important, and I think we are doing a lot in this sense. We are not solving the problem, but bringing the question to other contexts. And I think this is something that art can do.